What's up, gang? Happy Wednesday. Let's do a little Wednesday word here. I've been studying the book of Job. Man, what an interesting book of the Bible, right? If you haven't read the book of Job, you got to do that. A couple observations. First of all, life is about the sovereignty of God. God's going to do what he wants, when he wants, how he wants, with who he wants. And there's nothing you're going to do to change that. It's God's world that we're just living in. Probably American just hates that posture, but that's true. It's his world. We just happen to be a pawn in his world. Having that been said, since it's his world and his timing and his agenda, if he needs to sacrifice a lives, a nation, a continent, whatever it is, for his purposes, he can do it because it's his world. You know, Job was a good man. It wasn't like Job had sin in his life. Job loved the Lord. And Satan comes and says, hey, God, can I go mess around and ruin Job's life? And God says, go ahead. He said, you can't kill him, but go ahead. Do what you need to do. And I would think at least it would be way more like, no, you're not touching. You're not getting near Job or anything. I would think the Americanized version of that would be like, you're not getting near Job. Just stay away from him. Boom. I'm God, you're Satan. Wham! And he gives him an uppercut, knocks him out, and goes back to loving Job. But God says, go ahead. Because God was going to use Job's story for eternity. The story of Job and how he loved God no matter what will be used for eternity. So, guys, we can't control. One observation is like it's about God's timing. So we want things in our lifetime, this week, this month, this year, or our lifetime, whatever. And God says, no, I'm looking in an eternal perspective. The last observation I just thought of is like, life is temporary. If you got things clicking for you right now, you got lots of money, lots of kids, and I mean, everything's going for you, popularity, looks, health, everything. You're feeling good. Get ready. It ends like that. Life's like a vapor. And if things are going really, really bad for you right now, get ready. It ends. Life's like a vapor. We were not made for this world. We were made for an eternal relationship with our Heavenly Father. And the story of Job reminded me of that. So a couple observations for Job. God's sovereign. He's in control. Bad things can still happen to people that are doing good and love the Lord. Because you never know what God's purpose is for a way bigger picture. And we weren't made for this lifetime. Somebody might have needed to hear that today. I at least did. I've been studying since 4 this morning. And I was reminded of those things. Hopefully it can be a blessing to you. Guys, have a great rest of your week. Let's go.